Coordinates: 12 degrees 20 and 1 degree 50, W, 12.333 degrees north 1.833 degrees west, 12.333. Minus 1.833. Burkina Faso is a landlocked country in West Africa that covers an area of around 274,200 square kilometers, and its capital is Ouagadougou. Due to French colonialism, the country's official language of government and business is French. However, only 15% of the population actually speaks French on a regular basis. There are 59 native languages spoken in Burkina, with the most common language, Moor, spoken by roughly 50% of Burkinabe. The Republic of Upper Volta was established on the 11th of December 1958 as a self-governing colony within the French community, and on the 5th of August 1960 it gained full independence with Maurice Yamiogo as president. After protests by students and labor union members, Yamiogo was deposed in the 1966 coup d'etat, led by Sangul Lamizana, who became president. His rule coincided with the Sahel drought and famine, and facing problems from the country's trade unions, he was deposed in the 1980 coup d'etat, led by Say Zerbo. Encountering resistance from trade unions again, Zibo's government was overthrown in the 1982 coup d'etat, led by Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. The leader of the leftist faction of Ouedraogo's government, Thomas Sankara, was made prime minister but was later imprisoned. Efforts to free him led to the 1983 coup d'etat, in which he became president. Sankara renamed the country Burkina Faso and launched an ambitious socio-economic program which included a nationwide literacy campaign, land redistribution to peasants, railway and road construction, and the outlawing of female genital mutilation, forced marriages and polygamy. Sankara was overthrown and killed in the 1987 coup d'etat led by Blaise Compaoré. Deteriorating relations with former colonizer France and its ally the Ivory Coast were the reason given for the coup. In 1987, Blaise Compaoré became president and, after an alleged 1989 coup attempt, was later elected in 1991 and 1998 elections, which were boycotted by the opposition and received a considerably low turnout. As well as in 2005, he remained head of state until he was ousted from power by the Popular Youth Upheaval of 31 October 2014, after which he was exiled to the Ivory Coast. Michel Kafando subsequently became the transitional president of the country. On the 16th of September 2015, a military coup d'etat against the Kafando government was carried out by the Regiment of Presidential Security, the former Presidential Guard of Compaoré. On the 24th of September 2015, after pressure from the African Union, ECOWAS and the armed forces, the military junta agreed to step down and Michel Kafando was reinstated as acting president. In the general election held on the 29th of November 2015, Roch-Marc Christian Kabore won in the first round with 53.5% of the vote and was sworn in as president on the 29th of December 2015. Formerly called the Republic of Upper Volta, the country was renamed Burkina Faso on the 4th of August 1984 by then-President Thomas Sankara. The words Burkina and Faso stem from different languages spoken in the country. Burkina comes from Morsi and means upright, showing how the people are proud of their integrity, while Faso comes from the Diola language men. The French colony of Upper Volta was named for its location on the upper courses of the Volta River. The northwestern part of present-day Burkina Faso was populated by hunter-gatherers from 14,000 BCE to 5,000 BCE. Their tools, including scrapers, chisels and arrowheads, were discovered in 1973 through archaeological excavations. Agricultural settlements were established between 3600 and 2600 BCE. The Bura culture was an Iron Age civilization centered in the southwest portion of modern-day Niger and in the southeast part of contemporary Burkina Faso. Iron industry, in smelting and forging for tools and weapons, had developed in sub-Saharan Africa by 1200 BCE. From the 3rd to the 13th centuries CE, the Iron Age Bura culture existed in the territory of present-day southeastern Burkina Faso and southwestern Niger. Various ethnic groups of present-day Burkina Faso, such as the Morsi, Fula and Diola, arrived in successive waves between the 8th and 15th centuries. From the 11th century, the Morsi people established several separate kingdoms in the 1890s. During the European scramble for Africa, the territory of Burkina Faso was invaded by France, and colonial control was established following a war of conquest between 1896 and 1904. The territory was made part of French West Africa in 1904, and the colony of French Upper Volta was established on 1 March 1919. The colony was named for its location on the upper courses of the Volta River. Historians began to debate about the exact dates when Burkina Faso's many ethnic groups arrived to the area. The Proto-Morsi arrived in the far eastern part of what is today Burkina Faso sometime between the 8th and 11th centuries. The Samo arrived around the 15th century. The Dogon lived in Burkina Faso's north and northwest re.